Good evening, everyone. The Green Bay Packers back in the NFC Championship game since they took it all 4 years ago.
Our team coverage stretches from Green Bay with Eric Ryla to Seattle, where we find our Dannika Lewis tonight. Dannika?
Well, Eric and Michelle, we're over at CenturyLink Field. This is hallowed ground for Seahawks fans, what are known as the 12th man. But we started our day at one of the more monumental tourist attractions in the city, and we found plenty of predictions for Sunday's game. Pike Place Market, where neon lights your way before the sun. And if the coffee doesn't wake you up, this will.
Moves the fish faster, so we sell more, especially when it's busy. There's wall-to-wall stadium seating can be in here.
For Jake Jardine and his crew, there are no fumbles.
Guys, do we ever miss? Never!
Every morning, wipe down and shine up to make sure people can spot their seafood.
I love fish. I love people. And I love these brothers, man. I get it. These guys inspire me every day.
Which is why Jardine stayed in Seattle rather than following family back to Madison and Beloit. So ask this fish packer about the Packers, he's going with Seattle every time.
And I think it's a new era, new millennium. We got the new football team for the new millennium. It's awesome.
Around the corner from Mackerel and just past the Tulips.
I grew up a Packers fan until the Seahawks came to Seattle. So
you find Tom Osborne, who knows his carrots and his quarterbacks.
Well, I would love to know if your quarterback is really hurt or not. That's the question. You know, there is such a thing as sandbagging, and so that could be the case. But I'm going to say 34-17 Seattle.
Not so worried about a win, but these market mongers say Packers fans might take something else pretty precious.
I just think we got to lock up the beer. That's the only thing we got to do there, you know.
Hide all of the beer. Well, produce vendor Tom told us he is ready for those Packer fans to travel in full force because he's seen them do it before, and being a former Packers fan, he'd actually like to go to Lambeau someday. And if the name Jardine rings a bell, there's actually good reason why. Jake, that fishmonger we talked to, his great uncle actually coached the Badgers back in the 70s. Eric?
Wow, yeah, a lot of people remember John Jardine. Now, Dannika, you're back tonight at 10 with more. What do you have planned for us?
Okay, well, this is the story, Eric, that people have been talking about all day, especially on social media. It's the one that's been floating around, and we have it confirmed. Yes, there is a city manager in a Seattle suburb that actually banned cheese within City Hall come tomorrow. It's known as Seahawks Friday or Blue Friday, one that they really celebrate before any game, but especially this one against the Packers. So we sat down with him about why he made that decision and about some things he might be planning to do tomorrow to make sure there is no cheese in City Hall. We also talked to a school board member who happens to be an attorney who said, well, the city manager doesn't have legal grounds to do this. He might be a little biased, though. We'll give you a little bit more on that. Hint, hint, green and gold might flow in his blood a little bit. Yep, we found another one. But we'll see you back here at 10. I'm really excited to share that story because, again, that one has been getting a lot of buzz across the country here.
I bet. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Dannika.
Not even blue cheese.
Yeah, I know.